Hello my friends, how you doing? It's me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FC24 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Today, once again, powered by my awesome sponsor over at Elgato. My friends, always down below in the description, there's a link to my Elgato profile page. Now, if you are an aspiring content creator or you know of an aspiring content creator looking to upgrade their setup, then like I said, check down below in the description where you can learn more about what I use and pick those items up for yourselves as well. So getting on in to the episode, today is going to be all about packs, Evos, packs, loads of packs, basically. I will qualify for the Weekend League in tomorrow's video, and then we'll also have probably like Rivals rewards and stuff as well. But yeah, so if you do enjoy, smash a thumbs up, and don't forget, of course, to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Thank you. We're going to start with a little 84 in a pack. Koulibaly, nice one. Of course, I think halfway through this video, maybe a little bit before halfway through the video, is when the patch dropped. So today as I'm recording this, or yesterday as you're watching this, the latest, or the holiday update came out, which makes things sound like a bigger update than we were really expecting. Not just a normal patch. A bunch of things changed, and I know we sort of discussed this a little bit yesterday, but I'm yet to have gone into any games to test out how the Finesse Shot Plus is, how the space in the middle of the pitch, that's the real key one for me. I'm so hoping to go on into a game and see more space in the middle, so that you don't have to like spray it out wide really quickly, and every attack comes from down the wing. That's what I'm really hoping for. But let me know what you think about the latest patch, the latest update. I'm curious to know if you've got any thoughts about it. I can always feed that back. But yeah, one thing I noted is that a lot of my Evos, my Ipswich players, they'd obviously updated the player pictures on their cards. So even Connor Chaplin, that we've just put into the latest Evo, just managed to. Well, that was in his last year's kit, so now he's in this year's kit, which is nice. And like one of my highest rated ones is Nathan Broadhead, who had like a Wigan kit from when he was on loan last year. So it's nice that my Evo's essentially got a tiny little bit of an aesthetic upgrade in the fact that they're now in the proper kit, which is good. So yeah, hopefully, I noticed a few of my other Evos, so like my Atletico Madrid, I think my Depay looks different, and Marcus Llorente looks different. It's interesting, isn't it, when we get the new star heads and stuff. But yeah, that's something that changed in my Ultimate Team, something I noticed within the menus anyway. I saw that it's snowing now as you enter FC24. I wish maybe the menus here were snowing a little bit, or there was some frost on the pitch or something. That would have been really cool, like we used to get on the web app back in the day. And then, I mean, if you remember rightly, a few FIFAs ago, what was it, FIFA 2019? I can't remember. The whole coronavirus thing like screwed up time for me. But there was a FIFA where the start of the pack animation was really like pumpkins for Halloween and snowy at Christmas. I would like that sort of thing to come back in like, you know, just as a vanity item type thing. I would love that to really take the stage on how the menus look, you know. Anyway, starting off with a player pick here, we do get 286 options. I'm going to take Grimaldo, who actually looks like a really decent fullback anyway. So he might be the inform in my club that I potentially keep the longest. I know that I'm doing a load of these SBCs so that I can, you know, stick them back into 83 times 10s or whatever I may need them for over the course of the next sort of month or so. But yeah, Grimaldo could be the sort of player that I reckon, I don't know, maybe like January, February, there's an Evo that I could put that inform into that turns him into an utter beast. If so, could be quite cool. Although if there's a left-back Evo that I can do, I'm going to try and get Leif Davis done, really, aren't I? Because you can get the good cards on the market, but you know you can't necessarily get the great cards of your players from your team if you're in a slightly lower league. That, you know, like Ipswich, we're not in the top 5 leagues. We are in the Championship and doing very well, of course. but a lot of our players are still silver and non-rare, and so it's nice to be able to try and level them up as good as we can. And we're going to be able to do that today with Connor Chaplin. He's going to go from a 74 to a 78, and you'll see once we unlock him just how good his stats are now. So we're on to a winner with that card right there, and I will get onto it in a moment. But what are we doing here? This to me looks like we're doing a bunch of the not centurions, but the century of these 3-player pack thingies. I really should learn the exact name of it. I'm going to do it right now. Watch these go on in the background. I'm heading straight on into my objectives to see what it's actually called so that I can get it right every day. Where is it? In milestones, right? Radioactive Crafting Upgrade Completionist. That's what it is. I can tell you now that at the end of the episode, right now, 43 out of 50 done. So that's how many we've got to get done here in the near future. And in order to get that done, I do some lazy packing, aka spending 20k in the provision section of the store to get 30 non-rare golds. Having said that, I probably should have just gone out and bought them individually. It was a very lazy buy, and I did it like 5 times. I think I spent 100k. Whoops. But I didn't realize that you can get non-rare golds for like 450, 500, whereas I think it averages out like 650 if you do the pack that I bought. So slightly more expensive each way. Connor Chaplin, by the way, we just completed that Evo. He's now got 89 pace, 80... Was it 85 shooting and 81 dribbling, or the other way around? We're going to have to go in my club and have a look because I haven't shown it to you there for long enough. Where's my ITFC squad? Here it is. So Connor Chaplin has now got 81 shooting and 85 dribbling with 89 pace. And he's also got 99 agility and balance. So, and the fact that he's pretty small, he's 5'6", high-low work rates. Oh, he's going to weave. I can't wait to make him even better. Surely the only thing stopping him there from getting more Evos that he can fit into is the fact that he's got 89 pace. There'll be something where they'll let him into that and I'll be able to upgrade him even more and it'll be brilliant. Please let me know in the comments as well, by the way. I know I talk about my Evos quite a lot and the fact that we're doing... It's very niche because it's my club, you know. It's Ipswich Town. And I may have a bunch of you out there that are fellow Town fans that have, you know, found me through your support of Ipswich, and that sort of means quite a lot from the Evo section side of things. But there'll be a lot of you that support, you know, top 5 Prem clubs, or a lot of you that are from different countries that support different teams. Let me know which team you support, and are you doing Evos for your team, or do you pretty much go down the crazy meta route every time? I'm so curious to know how people play the game differently and stuff. I want to know, so leave your comments below. So next pack here, we end up getting, I can't remember her name, it's the American female goalkeeper, Kingsbury, 84 overall. It's got to be one of the more common 84s that I pack. It really has to be. French left mid from Paris, female squad. Don't know who this is, unfortunately. It is Dufour. All right, not a very high-rated one. But some of these packs have been quite good. Like I said, I did spend 100k on lazy packs, which essentially got me 150 players, which meant that I was basically able to do 15 more of these packs, which got me 2 extra steps along the way. This looks like a walkout to me. Tony Kroos has got a new updated face scan. I think this one looks worse than the one before. Sometimes that happens as well. You know, sometimes it's a nice big upgrade because they go from like an old kit to a new kit. But sometimes it just looks like the photographer was having an off day when they get the headshots done, and they're like really highly exposed, or I mean like camera exposure, of course. And stuff like that. Yeah, Atletico have definitely had something done with their pictures because that Jimenez looked different as well. This is going to be a Bruno G, is it? Does he look any different? Nah, that's his same picture. So Newcastle must have the latest pictures already in from the start of the game. Moving on to the next one then. What are we going to get here? It's going to be Haller. Have Dortmund got new pictures, or is this the same as well? I've got a feeling this is the same. Yeah, that's the same picture of Haller, isn't it? Pretty sure anyway. It's weird how much you notice the change in how certain players look. Just from being on the game all day, every day, it's quite interesting to know how much we know about footballers from leagues that we don't even watch just because we play Ultimate Team. And speaking of which, have you guys ever seen them TikToks where people are out in the street asking you, like, okay, so what is this nation? They show a load of flags of different countries, and it's just guys answering the nations correctly every single time, and the comments are all just like, yeah, typical FIFA player. This has helped. It's helped our flag knowledge for sure, hasn't it, playing this game? Like, obviously, that one was the Netherlands. It was Iceland, I know, I'm joking. So what do we get now? This is going to be a... not Montiel, what's his name? Molina. 82 rated Molina. Normally gets a pretty decent card at some point during the game cycle as well. Still on our 3-player packs then. We will end some of these with 84 plus triples. Oh, this looks like a potential walkout. Oh, I can see that Travella plus is going to be Frankie de Jong. And I feel like that's the same image of him, but it could be different. I feel like it looks... I mean, it's the same guy, obviously. I feel like that's the same Barca picture. This is the... Is it Unal? All right. Three more packs to go in the store, in our section of the store. This looks to be a Jack Grealish or a Foden or a Hemp, and it's Grealish because you can tell by that playstyle right at the start. He definitely has got a new picture, hasn't he? Man City have obviously been done as well. 3 regular player pack again. Final one, I think, is Spanish striker. That is Borja Iglesias. Am I right in saying that? Yes, it is. So I think the next one is an 84 triple. I've got a feeling. Is it? It is. What are we going to get from this today then? So it's going to be gold. It's going to be Lautaro Martinez. All right, cool. Can we get a double walkout? Oh, it looks like we can. 87 Martinez and... Wait for it. Taking its time today, innit? I knew before that even started turning around that was Koba because he was already walking out. So 87, 87. And then actually 87 in the pack as well. Was it yesterday or the day before that we had a really bad 84 triple? And I said, don't worry about it. In a day or two, we'll end up getting a triple 87 pack. And that's exactly what just happened. So a nice triple walkout pack right there. We love that. And that, definitely increases the fodder in the club. Here's another one. Oh, we're getting a promo card in this one. But of course, it is the lowest rated you can get. It's Carlos Vela. He is 85 overall. There's about 4 or 5 players that are 85, and I think I packed all of them. I feel like I have anyway. Yeah, and he's already in the club. So we've got a deal with Skriniar. Koulibaly can go up on the transfer list, and then I needed to put Vela into an SBC. So once again, we're going down the route of getting a new Team of the Week player pick done. Does the fact that we put in a nice special card from a promo, does that trick the game into giving me a really good Team of the Week player? We shall see. Sorry, like a bit of a hiccup thing happening there. We get Eder Militao in this next pack, which is really good. Oh, wait, no. We end up getting the girl from Real Madrid Women's, who is the Eder Militao troll with that nation and badge, isn't she? So, some more players going into the 82 rated part of the SBC. To give me a Team of the Week player pick, are we going to get anything good from this? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the club, David Alaba. Not bad. I nearly took Saul, just because I wondered if he might be a candidate for a really good Evo at some point. But then, like I said, if I can Evo an Ipswich player, I'll do that over an informed Saul, who probably would have already gone into an SBC anyway. So we're now toying with the idea of an icon pack to end out the episode. I do put Petr Cech into it. I nearly put Petit into it, but he's still a little bit too expensive, potentially. But we've got so many goalies. I've literally got Peter Schmeichel and Casillas as well as Cech. So we can happily put Cech, the lower rated one, into the SBC. Schmeichel, I think, is the best keeper I've got. And then Casillas, well, I'm kind of waiting to see if maybe he gets an upgrade, because he could be even higher rate of fodder or maybe a better goalie. Who knows? So yeah, we won't put him into an SBC just yet either. But the final squad, it does look a little bit overkill, but these are just players that I don't really use anymore. We do say our farewells and thank you to Di Maria, but I used him quite a lot recently, and he was very, very good, I have to say. But I'm gonna, try and use new players where I can, and the cards in that squad right there are just players that I'm not interested in using and not worried about if I could potentially Evo them in the future. So we've got our base icon SBC. What are we going to get in it? Well, my friends, we can get Dutch centre forward. Come on. It's Hullet. It's Cruyff. It is Bergkamp. I really thought it was time. I really thought it was going to be the first time ever on the RTG that we packed Hullet. So sad. The okay thing is, and this again might be a little bit copium, but Bergkamp is, I would say, usable. He's got some decent stats. I'm going to try him up front alongside Aubameyang, push Kaká back out wide. We'll bring Diani out for now, but we can play this squad in a 4-2-2 to begin with, and then go, 4-2-2 in game as well. But it would line up like this. I've gone with an engine on Bergkamp. Oh, I so wish that was Hullet. I'm not sure you lot would have forgiven me if I managed to pack Hullet or Cruyff, but it would have been lovely, wouldn't it? We have, of course, packed Cruyff 1 or 2 times on previous FIFAs, and I'm sure we've packed Bergkamp before. But yeah, that, especially since Hullet is literally a 90 rated centre forward Dutch icon, it could have been, but it wasn't. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching today. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please do me a small favour and smash the thumbs up button. Don't forget, of course, to subscribe if you're new to the channel. It's free. And you can click that little notification bell as well if you don't want to miss an episode. And follow me on social media. The links are down below, as is my Elgato profile page link. Take it easy, everyone. Catch you tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you then. Peace.